how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here we go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game, as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. What a matchup we have here in the AFC North on this All Hallows Eve, otherwise known, of course, as Halloween. Kids probably shuffling home right now from trick-or-treating, all hopped up on sugar and ready to drive their parents crazy as these two old rivals get together here on this final day of October in a game that's been highly anticipated.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
The Browns at 4-3, a game over 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 45 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
And again, it's Chubb. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
York able to send this one through.
And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Oh,
they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off with a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The left-footed Kevin Huber set to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Watson now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Chubb on the counter, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through,
and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now or get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. He'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To the air again, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. Burrow will throw. On the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. To throw is Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Watson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Dances by him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, he's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 70 yards.
Chubb. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
They'll give to Hunt here on the...
And the ball is knocked out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Myles Garrett, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Slant pass to Boyd.
And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's got a man, complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson, he's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, so the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They'll give it to Mixon, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
3rd and goal. Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. This to make it a 2-score game. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, Watson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Watson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Now Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now it's Mixon running right. Shifts by him at the 25.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go.
What you want, ho? Feelings hurt.
I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
I want to eat dinner. I ain't want to talk to nobody. I ain't want to talk to nobody, man. Fuck that league, man. Fuck, bro. I was 10-3, AJ. I'm 10-6, bro. What the fuck happened? Like, I ain't want to talk to nobody, bro. I got, man. I took my headset off, boy.
Hey, yo, my boy Richie had a game, man.
I was sick.
Partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Calling now is Huber as he sends it
Yeah,
away.
man, I did not join the party. I'm said I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on my way to sleep when this nigga responded to me. I was calling it early night, nigga. My feelings was hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was sick, boy. I was sick,
The
man.
Cleveland offense ready to go.
Playoff picture, man. Like
It would appear that bye week is
I
coming
was
at the
10
right
and
time.
3,
They'll have
bro,
2
and lost
weeks to
3
chew on this
straight.
one.
Like,
They'll probably not want
yeah, I
to
was
run
upset.
short
I ain't
on a
gonna talk
poor
to nobody.
performance from start to finish.
I cut my mic off.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, man, goddammit.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad he responded. I had to get something right tonight.
That they weren't just going into total prevent there. You know, they have the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the
That nigga been lit the whole second half.
They may have salted this one away.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up in.
He got 319 right now.
He's quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative?
Yeah, that loss hurt me.
He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't normally give a fuck about this Madden shit, but that one hurt my feelings. That one hurt my feelings. So I ain't gonna hold you. That one hurt my feelings. Oh.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to
like,
take
oh,
possession.
man. That, I don't
Deep, particularly the secondary has been picked apart. Here tonight, they finally get to the quarterback in a bit.
I want to help you.
He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention.
Fucking 10 and 3. Like, 10 and 3?
They finally got one. They finally got me.
Oh, he wasn't. I threw him a fucking, I think, a pick 6, and then I fucking missed a fucking field goal. And I was like on the fucking 12-yard line. Just yoinked that motherfucker. A lot of shit just didn't go my way.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in
Threw a
front.
pick down in the red zone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving.
And then I got right second half, and it's crazy. That nigga Marquise Godwin had over like 300 receiving yards.
Oh, get it, nigga. Punch that dick.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. One last throw here for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Damn,
Picked up
shit
by
up that
Eli
man.
Apple. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover.
Yeah, that shit.
But it will probably only matter to the
I had to get right.
statisticians as this
Get the
ball
fuck out of
game
him.
is now officially over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched.
And I'm just happy with my defense because look, that nigga got 2 deep passes on me. One with Cooper, one with the other nigga. Deep bombs, but all he got was 2 field goals the whole game.
But what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
Oh yeah, first half. Until I got up, that's all he was doing. And it was moving. Like, my niggas really didn't start playing defense until they got in the red zone. And then they wanted to lock in. But nah, that run was hurting me the first half. I had to slow that shit down. But once I started scoring, yeah, he ain't running too much.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Browns,
And it's always outside. He's always outside. Yeah, Mitchell running that motherfucker.
He'll be back in action in week 10.
I know he was stuffing Joe Mixon. Joe couldn't get all for nothing. 3 rushes, 13 rushes for 36 yards, and those 36 came like at least 15 of them came last couple plays. Only threw 1 touchdown.
This week, boy.
Yeah, that loss really fucked me all up. He just said, I know you mad and all, but you gotta, man, I don't want to talk about it, man. Motherfucker, I'm like, I'm some trash. Fucking doo-doo. Hey, but I'm happy with this division though, nigga, cause me, the Browns, and the Steelers are 4-4, and then the Ravens are 4-3. Oh, that's cause they ain't played yet. They play the Bucks. Hopefully they lose and they be 4-4. Already? Damn. Damn, I'm glad I got that win.
Okay, Dotson, nigga, what's up, boy?
Oh, took that bitch over his head. Damn, that's a flag. They ain't had to jump on my man like that.
Caught on his